Joining us now is Grace Marie Turner, listening to the President's speech and an expert on Obamacare. Grace Marie, a lot of people are saying, look, if you repeal and replace Obamacare, that's going to take an eternity in Congress, and you'll never get to the tax cuts, which we want soon. What say you?
I'm saying they're not going to get to the tax cuts until they do repeal and replace, and they are absolutely going to do it. You've heard Steve Bannon yesterday say at CPAC, where we are now, that the president keeps his promises. He has got a list and he's going down it. Congress has been working furiously.
Okay, now hold on a second, Grace Marie. I know it's hard for you to hear me because you've got a lot of background sound there, but let me jump in on this. The Democrats are going to oppose the repeal and replacement of Obamacare at every single turn. How long do you think it will take to get the whole repeal and replacement process through the legislative schedule? Oh, we've got to be talking months here, haven't we?
Speaker Ryan has said this is a first quarter endeavor, that they expect to have it. I think that they are going to try to get this done before they recess for Easter, which would be basically in the March, early April. The process is well underway. They are using the reconciliation process so they can do it with a simple majority in both the House and the Senate. And they are working very closely with the White House to develop legislation that the president wants to sign. This is a top priority for the White House and the Congress. I believe they're going to get it done, and within a relatively fast time frame.
Okay, Grace Marie, hold on for a second, because I'm going to tell you what the former Speaker of the House, John Boehner, says. He actually says Republicans will never replace Obamacare. Here's his quote. They'll fix Obamacare, and I shouldn't have called it repeal and replace because that's not what's going to happen. They're basically going to fix the flaws and put a more conservative box around it. He's saying you can't do this in a short time frame. Yeah, that's what he says.
He also said that Congress has never come to consensus on health reform. There is a reason, as much as I love John Boehner, that he is the former Speaker. The first thing that Paul Ryan did when he took office when he became Speaker, was to set up a process to develop a consensus plan. The better way is the foundation for the plan that also contains most of the ideas that President Trump talked about on the campaign trail. There is a consensus plan, and there are parts of Obamacare you can't reach through this reconciliation process. That was going to take time. Some of it can be addressed through administrative action, through regulatory action, but the fundamental cornerstones and structure, the taxes, the entitlements, the credits for people to be able to purchase health insurance who can't afford it, all of those are going to be structured in a new way that give people much more flexibility, that involve the states more aggressively, and that give people the choices of affordable care that they want, so that they want to keep coverage and they don't have to have mandates.
Grace Marie, thank you very much indeed for persevering despite the background noise. I can tell how difficult that is, and we're much obliged to you for being on the show this morning.